You know, it's natural to lose motivation from time to time. We can simply become bored of doing the same things over and over again. We can hit a plateau and not feel like we're moving forward and making progress. You know, in life's life, priorities change, our responsibilities change. But when you lose motivation, this is a really, really dangerous point, because it's easy just to stop doing all of those good things that have got you to this point already. And all of this time that you've carefully carved out for your new healthy habits, your exercise regime, just get consumed with all of these old habits that you thought that you'd left well behind you. But there are some things that you can do to try and turn that around and make a change and try to get back on track. Sometimes the most important thing that we can do is just to stay consistent and just keep doing what we're doing and trusting the process. Darren Hardy once said, "Commitment is doing the things that we said we were going to do long after the mood that we said them in has left us." This is something that I reflect on when I'm not feeling motivated. But what you find is if you keep doing things, then mood does follow action. You start to actually feel motivated, because if you're consistent and you keep doing these good things, it's impossible not to see results. You're going to see your body change. You're going to feel that your spirit improves. You're going to feel like your mental health is improving. So whilst it feels like it's a bore, like it's just turning the handle, you are actually making really, really big improvements and really big changes. So hang in there and trust the process. Second thing to think about is whether you just need to pivot. So think about why you're ultimately doing what you're doing. So if you're currently going running, for example, what's the purpose of that run? Are you going running because you simply want to lose weight? Is it because you want to improve your mental health in some way? Because if you were to think about it, there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, there's countless ways that you can achieve the same thing, but by doing something different. Take some time, perhaps write down on a piece of paper all of the things that you can think of that you could do instead of the thing that you're currently doing. And you may find that you go through cycles. Sometimes you feel like running, sometimes you feel like doing something else, and then you'll fall back in love with running again later on. But just keep your options open and keep your mind open to trying different things. Variety, as I say, is the spice of life. So mix it up and see if that helps. Probably one of the most important things that you can do is just center on your why. Take time now just to consolidate where you are. Create for yourself a little gratitude list. Write down all of the things that you've now got that you didn't have before. Think about the improvement in your health, the way you look, your confidence, maybe some of the things that you're now doing or opportunities that have now presented themselves to you because you've reached this particular stage in your journey. And as well as think about all of those positive things, write down as well where you were. Write down what you didn't like about yourself. What was your reason for starting your health journey? What was the reason for taking up fitness in the first place? Did you not like how you looked? Did you not like the amount of confidence you have? Was there something else that you wanted to change? In addition to this, something very powerful you can do is actually create a dream board. So you've probably come across these before, but instead of just simply writing down the things that you're grateful for and the things that weren't working in your life that you wanted to move away from, get pictures of where you're going, where you currently are, and get pictures of the things that remind you of the life that you used to have and the person you used to be and that state that you're trying to move away from. These are really powerful motivators, and looking at these really helps you to remind yourself of all of the good that you're doing and the potential that you've still got to realize. Something that I find really helps me is finding someone else to inspire. There's countless other people who are in a similar position to you, people who would like to have the things that you have, would like to have the knowledge that you have. Find somebody who you could help and try and inspire them, be a role model for them. Try and educate them in the things that you have. Try and talk with them, understand what it is that they want, and see if you can help them. Because that's where you were, and you've come such a long way. You are now somebody who is in a position to help them literally change their lives. So have a think if there's somebody that you can help, and make it your personal mission to help them. The fifth idea is to actually apply a little bit of leverage to yourself. Increase the pain a little bit. You may find that you're starting to question whether you really need to do the things that you're doing. I mean, at the end of the day, what really happens? If anything, you have a little bit more time, right, to do the things that maybe you want to do. So think about how you can increase this leverage. Perhaps you want to post weekly updates on your journey, declare what it is you're trying to do, and issue weekly updates on something like Facebook. Maybe start a vlog on YouTube, or keep a personal diary. Anything that you can do that will help increase the accountability and help you reflect on how far you've come. Any form of leverage like that can be a really, really powerful motivator. So have a think about what you can do and give some of those a try. The final thing just to think about is, can you increase your productivity? Exercising in particular does take a huge amount of time. Just think about how you can join up your different interests into singular activities. For example, when you're running, could you be listening to a blog? Could you be listening to an audiobook? If you have a business, perhaps think about different products, think about marketing strategies, think about other things that are important to you. If you go visit friends and family, could you incorporate a walk into the visit? Could you go and walk with them whilst you talk? Could you take your running gear when you go for these visits? Could you take a bike? And after you visited them, could you then go for a run or a ride? And that actually helps perhaps in two different ways. So first, you're being more productive with your time. And the other thing as well is you're trying something different. You're going to change your scenery. Maybe you're running, you're cycling, you're walking in a different area, so you're getting a new experience there. I really hope these ideas have been helpful. Like I say, everybody goes through phases where they're not motivated, but protect your time. Above all else, do not allow your old habits to consume all of this time that you've so carefully carved out for your new healthy lifestyle and your exercise. Stay strong. If you've got any particular questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I'll do everything that I can to help you out. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Take care for now.